Ha, there we go. Now we're live. What day? Yeah, now we're good. All right. Going yesterday. So, absolutely killed it. I would like to point out that I am a godsend in NHL. I would like to point out that um, yeah, basically it explains itself. I'm 18-5-2 in NHL this year. It's no big deal.
Get too cocky.
Oh no, I'm far above that now. We are way beyond cocky now. We are tipping into the peak of legendary at this point. But yeah, NHL just making tons of money over here. It's a great time.
College basketball went 5-1. Got some nice picks in there. It was a little scary in the middle, but
It was really scary when I saw Duke
Prairie
when I saw
View,
Duke lose it and Drake only up by like 3 with like 10 minutes to
yep,
go in the first. I was like, oh boy.
Oklahoma, they got it. They got through it. What else did I have? Wooford, that was a close game. That was good. Loyola's
I'm
always
sick
killing
and
it.
tired of betting on Wolford. I'm sick and tired of Wolford. They were really cool at the beginning of the year, and now they're just really not cool anymore.
They're scaring me, man.
They are.
No,
I don't like
good.
them.
They're good, bro.
Are they?
That's one of my favorite teams to bet on.
That's why I don't like them.
At home, especially.
Dude, just
Well,
the other who was I talking to? Again, someone else that was like, yeah, like someone that's really good in the betting world that's just like, yeah, home field advantage really doesn't do anything during COVID. And I'm like, ha I don't
you can literally see
understand how people think that.
you can see the trends, dude. It's
Dude,
so easy.
I don't understand how you could watch sports every day right now and still continue to say, yeah, home field advantage really doesn't have an advantage right now. Like, dude,
Oh, dude.
I
They just
mean,
need to stop.
okay, so I'll give it this. For the bigger teams, like the Bamas and the Oklahomas of the world and like those teams, maybe it doesn't matter as much. Like, but these small schools in college
I get
basketball,
it.
dude, like are literally going 1-6 on the road and 7-0 at home. And it's
I
like,
know.
okay, there's clearly something going on.
Yeah, if you have like a talented team, like some Big Ten teams, like they'll get a road win here and there, but like no, these smaller conferences, that's just not happening that
Dude,
much.
it's these small schools, it's crazy. Like seriously, we'll go on the road, lose by 30. We'll go at home and beat a way better team by 20. And it's like, oh, okay. It's making it so hard.
We've been following that shit
I know, we
forever.
really have. um, okay, so yeah, yesterday, just a great day overall. 11-7 on Twitter. Had a little comeback too. Dude. I've been so mediocre in college basketball on Twitter in the past like week, and it's really bothering me, and I don't like it.
No, you had a good day though.
I know, I needed it, but NHL is just taking over, so it doesn't matter. Um,
Maybe just focus on that a little bit.
how
And
dare you tell me how to run my capping? Okay.
maybe you should.
Maybe you should just stop.
I would just stop while you're up.
All right. All right, Peyton. Our power rankings, top 10. I already put Gonzaga in at 1. I figured that was.
That's a quick trigger right there. I don't know about that.
I mean, if you want
It's
to put Baylor
honestly,
in front of
for
them.
me, no, for me, it's close. It's actually really
I
close.
mean, Gonzaga
Because
hasn't been.
look who the teams Baylor like are beating and playing every week,
Yeah.
and look at the teams Gonzaga is now like playing. I know
So,
Gonzaga played good teams at the start, but
so are we switching? Are we Baylor number oneing now?
I am Baylor number one. Yeah,
I'm fine with that because honestly, Gonzaga has not been impressing me,
I
and
know.
I do
I
think
love
they're
Gonzaga.
clearly two though.
Oh yeah, I love Gonzaga, but I just dude Baylor's defense is something to watch, and their
It's
offense is
true.
just that's
Um,
mine right now. Is Baylor one, Gonzaga two.
I'm gonna drop in a number 3 that I think is extremely underrated, but I also think that
Drake.
no. Also think that they're gonna get like first rounded in the tournament. Houston. Houston has
That's
one of the
pretty
most
solid.
unreal defenses I have seen this year. In
Oh
the past
yeah,
like
it's
in the
really
past
fucking
3 4
good.
games, they have just like completely figured it out, and they are nuts. I don't
Yeah.
know if I'd put them 3, but I have them in my top 5 for sure.
No, I think they're like second or third in defensive efficiency, which is insane. They'll probably let up
I,
like 0.7 points per
I think they're
possession,
first in um
probably points
I
per
think they're
game,
first in defensive points,
or
but
field
they
goals
also
like
play in the
percentage.
AAC, so
I know that conference is so bad to
I
like
know.
watch
It's so
sometimes.
weird though, because it's like Memphis that is either on or off. Also, I'm a big fan of Memphis now. I called that the other day, and they've been killing people.
Wichita has always been my team.
Wichita is the weirdest sleeper team ever. They'll go like 0 and 15, somehow make the tournament, and then make a Sweet 16 push.
You know,
UCF and USFs are just like the biggest like flipped coins ever.
they're like the
They're
same.
just literally, dude, they are in every sport too. Like football, same stuff. Basketball, same stuff. I swear to God, they probably golf at the same scores too.
Fuck. Hey, Houston, very interesting.
um,
I I number
I
three.
really like Houston. I don't think I have them at 3. Who do you have at 3?
I think it's still Villanova.
Oh
I mean,
God,
it's just because of their coach, dude. They
but
have
they haven't
solid
played.
players. I know that, but like if they start playing and when it
Yeah,
gets to March, they're still my number three. It's that and Michigan's
I was gonna say
really close behind.
I really like Michigan at 3. I think I'd put Michigan at 3.
When they were on that like streak, they were like 13
Dude,
wins in a row
them
or
at home
11
are
wins in a
just
row.
they're crazy at home.
I know, but like if they get into that rhythm again, they could easily be number three,
Okay,
right behind
4.
us.
What do we got at 4? Um, what do we have at 4?
Honestly, Texas is up there for me too.
Really? Is Oklahoma the real deal? They're playing with 2 guys down, and they're fucking
I
playing
know, and
out
they're
of their
really
mind.
good, very solid. That's insane that they won that game against Bama.
It
Insane.
bothers me. I
And
haven't
then they
watched
played
them.
really good against at Texas Tech too.
Yeah, I know.
That
That's
they're
what I'm
a
saying.
pretty good team.
Are they like legit?
Yeah,
4 though. 4. I'm not putting Nova at 4. Not yet.
mine's Michigan for sure,
I
and
have
then
Michigan at
Houston.
3, and then Houston.
Uh,
Damn, this is really
all
tough
right. Who's your
actually.
four? Yeah.
My 4 would be Houston, behind Michigan.
Mm-hmm. Oh, behind Michigan?
Yeah, I have Michigan 3.
Oh, damn.
I think
Okay.
Michigan's insane right now. I really do. Especially at
They're
home.
very,
I don't think they're beatable at home.
very good team. All right. Actually, my four is Michigan, but my five right behind them is Iowa.
Who's your 3?
I think they're still really good.
Do you have 3 as Nova?
I do.
Gross.
Yeah. And then I have, dude, I can't put Houston in the top five just because like they're
They're in the
playing a bad
AAC.
comp.
Yeah.
I mean, I love them, but
So I'm gonna go with
if their
Houston.
defense, if like teams can hit threes on them, just like with Virginia and shit, they can get upset pretty easily.
Yeah. I don't
But
know.
yeah, I would
Their
have
defense
Michigan
is
at four,
crazy. I like them so much.
Iowa at five for sure. I just love their offense.
Yeah,
I
I have
mean, if
Iowa at
Garza
6.
can get going,
So no,
and
so 4 we're
then
really doing Nova. Huh? All right, fine. 7. All right, this has got to be like all SEC, ACC teams. It's like we have none in there right now.
actually, I still have Texas, Houston, and then
Texas.
my 8, 9, 10 would be like, yeah, well, Texas Tech.
Who do you have at 7? Is that Texas?
Yeah.
Why? Why Texas at
But
7?
Texas, they have NBA talent everywhere.
Oh, so
Their
does the
coach
rest of this
is
top 10
actually
list, you dick.
no, not like Texas
No,
does.
no,
Like
no, no, no. Not like
Houston,
this.
Houston probably has one player that will go pro.
Are you
Texas
sure?
they have Coleman, they have Andrew Jones, and they have one other guy that I can't think of his name, but he's really fucking good. Um,
You know what? I'm not putting
and
Iowa at 6, by the way. I'm moving them down. Their defense is not good enough. Their
that
defense
doesn't matter
is
when that doesn't matter when your offense is
yeah,
insane.
but is their offense insane? They put up 75 against
Pretty good.
Illinois. It's not that impressive. Luka Garza is
I would
literally.
take a couple losses early
This is
for
true.
like them to have a run later.
This is true, but they have not been playing well. I'm moving them to
I
7.
know that's
Who
very
do we have
true.
at
And
6?
what did we say?
I like Tennessee, by the way.
They haven't been playing that good, but I do like Tennessee.
They've been playing good as of very lately.
Very
They
very
shit.
recent.
They shit on Kansas, which I don't think is that impressive because I am not putting Kansas anywhere near the top 10.
Kansas isn't even a top 25 team.
I honestly don't. I'm well. Well, I don't know about that.
Oh.
They are not as good as people think though.
Yeah.
Damn. Can you give me Tennessee in the top 10 at least?
Yeah. Sure.
Like 9
whatever.
or 10? No,
I would
sure,
do
whatever.
8.
8? I don't even know if. See, the thing
9
is
and
like
10.
if we have Iowa at 7, there's no way you can't tell me that Tennessee would be like 10. Because Tennessee beats Iowa.
7 out of 10 times Iowa beats Tennessee.
No way.
Yeah.
No.
I
Tennessee's defense is so good.
firmly believe that. I will stand by that until I see it happen in March Madness.
Dude, the problem is if Luka Garza gets stuck, that team is screwed.
No, that's the good thing about it. They're gonna double team him, and then wing players are open.
Yeah, but
Lanes
they
are
can't,
open.
dude, they can't like
Backdoor
if they don't get
cutters
any
are open.
separation, they're fucked. It's just a bunch of
Hey.
white boys shooting perimeter threes. All you have to do is clamp
And
down on them, and
their
they're not
guys
creating
get
their own
separation
shots.
on shots. Their
You got a
guys
bunch
do
of
get
fucking
separation.
Bodie Hooms out there.
That's not a bad thing. Dude, they're fucking amazing. And if and they're bench players, I think they have twins. His name is Murray, and then if Joe Toussaint can get his head out of his ass,
Yeah.
they can start playing really fucking good. Because
Well,
he's been
Iowa
playing.
has that fucking Bohannon kid who keeps screwing everything
And
over.
then-
Because he's
and
like, hey,
Wieskamp.
Brick. Hey, Brick. Hey, I've missed the past 4 of these. Let's try another 4. Hey, Brick. It's ridiculous.
I know.
All right, who's number
He's
6?
got to get his rhythm.
We have
Kobe.
Baylor, Gonzaga, Michigan, Nova, Houston, number 6, in front of Iowa.
This or Houston or whatever the two that
Houston's
we
ranked
have.
5. So is
We have
Iowa 6
Texas.
then? Oh, Texas, yeah. Texas definitely. Better.
This really good. If their coach didn't have COVID, they'd be like 13-1 now.
This actually might be true. 8. So Baylor, Gonzaga, Michigan, Nova, Houston, Texas.
Dude,
Iowa.
I don't know how Ohio State's 7. That's crazy. They've been winning good games. I'm not putting them in the top 10.
I'm not putting them in the top 10. Yeah, no, probably.
Yeah,
not.
Iowa
Top
and then
15, yeah.
Tennessee, right?
Yeah, we
we
need
have-
8 and 10.
You think about. I like Texas Tech.
I was gonna
I
say
like-
Tech's got to be in there. Tech's got to be 8.
The good ass defense. Mac McClung runs that offense. They're fucking. pretty
Who
good.
are we? This has got to be a wild card. 10's got to be a wild card.
I know. I don't.
I'm trying to think of a wild card. Team.
I want to put Drake in the top 10.
No!
But I'm not. I'm kidding. I'm not.
God,
Alright,
I
how
hate you and that
about-
stupid team.
You know? San Diego State. How about that?
Oh my
Final
God,
answer.
You're gonna fucking piss me off.
The fucking money makers. Okay.
No, they're not. I actually was so upset the other day when you're like, boo, and then they won by like 40.
I don't think Oklahoma's top 10 just yet.
I don't think so.
Really
either, but tell
fucking
me
good.
Who else is then?
Dude, I know you're not going to like it, but I like Illinois a lot.
Mm.
They played super poor in the middle of the stretch, but now I think they just beat Iowa. They're going to get into the
Dude,
rhythm.
We're forgetting about
If
Florida
they
State.
win, no.
You wouldn't have Florida State in the top 10?
It's close, but
Damn. Wisconsin?
no.
Yeah, I know. I said it and immediately regretted saying it.
Not Creighton. Virginia, maybe.
No, they just lost to VT.
No.
Oh,
They had a horrible stretch in that game. God, I like Illinois, dude.
yeah.
If they win tonight, Who do they even play? They're on the road against Indiana, which is not easy, right?
Florida State is a
Any on the
dark
road team.
horse.
If they win tonight, though, by like a good 10 points, they're going to get into a rhythm.
See,
Dude, they have.
see, fella three, George Moshos. George Moshos knows. Tune in to the live stream. He knows. Florida State is a dark horse. Dead game out of them on Sunday, but I think they're solid. He knows. He knows. Idiot.
They're good. I'm not going to not give them that. But
You're probably right with Illinois, though, especially since they just took out Iowa. They probably deserve a top 10 crack.
like the Big Ten teams are fucking really good, actually.
I know.
They're
I'm
just not
excited.
getting enough credit.
They're either gonna walk into the tournament and dismantle everyone, or walk into the tournament and just
Dude,
get shit
have you
on
seen
by everyone. They're gonna get
Cockburn
first round
play,
by
though?
everyone.
They have Io and Kofi Cockburn. The guy's massive.
I mean,
7
yeah.
foot god.
I can't wait for these 3-point shooting teams in the.
And that's the thing. If like your team can knock down a ton of threes, you can upset it.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. If Citadel gets in this tournament, oof.
That's
Final
why we
four
need.
push.
That's why I'm betting on teams that don't give up the three ball and play really good defense and have pretty good offensive efficiency. They don't even need to shoot that good, like from deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. It's college basketball time, baby. Picks for the day.
That's a big fucking thing. Holy crap.
Hey, you've
There's
kind
just
of
a lot of good-
you've kind of asserted yourself as like the college basketball guy, so don't fuck this up.
I'm not putting any picks out yet. My God, it's 9:30.
I know. We still talk. I mean,
But I do have a couple lines. All right. Well, I'm gonna start at Marquette and Butler just because that's where I started, and I don't care about anything before that. Let's look at Marquette and Butler.
Marquette and Butler, yeah, I saw that too. Everyone's on Marquette today, which makes me
Yep,
think this is a trap game beyond belief.
No, let's look at it. Butler is actually been pretty good on the road. They're 4-1 against the spread on the road. Wow.
Yeah, Butler's
They're not-
1-5 on the road. Like they're just Marquette's defense
The
ranks...
over is hitting a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, Marquette's defense ranks 43rd for defensive field goal percentage. Butler's offense ranks 292.
Oh, Marquette. I know a lot of people are on Marquette, but I don't get it.
Dude, they're like here. George Moshos even said Marquette are some frauds. I fucking
Big
agree.
time.
They are. They really
Dude, they
are.
don't win and they don't cover.
They don't win and they don't cover. Yet they
1-9
they
against the
beat
spread in their
teams
last
that
10
always
games.
cover, like fucking Providence. Do you know I lost the teaser parlay on that game because I had Providence plus 9.5, and they lost by 10 to Marquette.
That's
to
so
Marquette.
bad. Like they're very inconsistent. I know. Remember Theo John's on that team from Champlain Park, Minnesota.
Oh my God, that's right. Is he still there?
Yes, he's a senior,
gotta
and
be
he
a
like
senior,
he
right?
still
Yeah.
doesn't play.
He
He
still
does not
doesn't play.
play.
I was gonna say, dude, he dropped like 4 against us. There's no way that dude was gonna be good. He dropped 4 against
It's so
Chase
weird,
Thomas
though.
and Gunnar Ladine.
God, it's really weird though. Like Marquette has a ton of talent, but they just don't play well together.
So
Oh,
Marquette is
God.
0-4 against the spread in their last 4. 0-4
Yeah.
against the spread in their last 4 home games versus a team with less than 400. 1-7 in their last ATS against their following an ATS loss, and 1-7 in their last 8 games as a favorite. That's crazy. 1-7 against the
That's
spread
where
in
we
the last
take-
8 games as favorite, and this is
This
where
is a
we
trap.
hammer Butler.
This is a trap game, dude. I'm sad that Butler isn't good though. They're usually pretty good, and I love watching Butler teams.
I just
But
feel like I'm so used to
they'll be
seeing
good this
Butler
game.
good. Sam, where's my damn shirt? I don't know, Sam. I'm hoping it's there any day now. Where's my damn shirt?
Where's my
Sam
damn
follows the Twitter,
shirt?
Coon Rapids Sam, follows the Twitter for like a week, wins a giveaway, and is already talking shit on YouTube.
Sam, I'm gonna fucking come over there and beat your ass.
Sam, go to Aces. Go take a load off. Alright. Moving on from Marquette because they're a bunch of scam artists this year.
Definitely.
Just trying to steal people's money. I swear to God, they're working for Vegas. They cover when they're not supposed to, and they don't cover when they're supposed to. That's,
Fucking
that's some
bombs.
sus shit there. All right. These Ohio, these Mid American Conference games. Ohio at Central
What do you?
Michigan.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
Dude, I
I like
swear if I
Iowa.
would have taken the over on every single one of these games this year, I would be in Bora Bora right now. Like, it'd be over. They hit the over in almost every game in that conference, I swear.
What's their guys? It's Ohio actually. What's their fucking dude's name?
Preston
It's
Williams,
really
that little
good.
fuck. That dude's
Yeah,
been the reason
he's
I have been screwed by
crazy.
Ohio like 3 times. He's nuts. He's way too good at basketball for what he
Dude's
looks like.
getting drafted.
Dude, he looks like LaMelo Ball when he was in like the 8th grade. And I'm
I'm
like,
pretty sure
what?
they played together.
They
I'm pretty.
probably they look exactly the same.
He's played with one of the Ball brothers. That's crazy.
Doesn't surprise me.
What's the spread at right now?
+7 for CMU, which
Yeah,
honestly,
I'm taking
Ohio,
Ohio.
yeah, they're not good on the road
It's
really
yeah,
at
it's
all. But
scary that it's on the road though. That's the only scary part.
I don't know. That conference is so
They were
crazy.
actually pretty
There's
good on
portals
the
still
road
open.
though. 7-3 against the spread on the road in road games.
Not bad.
Damn. And what is it? CMU, Central Michigan.
Yeah.
They're 1-8 against the spread in their last 9 Tuesday games.
Tuesdays, big days, big days,
That's
big
they're
Tuesdays.
not a good day for them.
Big days, big days. All right. Shitty game, shitty game, shitty game, shitty game. Kent State, Miami, Ohio. Take the over. Notre Dame, Wake Forest, not touching it
Kent
because Wake
State?
Forest is
Oh yeah.
awful.
Never take the under on Kent State.
No, God no.
Wait,
God no.
Buffalo? Buffalo? You gonna get back in the Buffalo train?
I don't want to. They made me mad
All right,
last time.
take the over.
Take the over, yeah, probably.
No, I'm not. I'm literally not kidding when I say that.
Dude, all Mid-American games. Ohio Valley. Yeah, no, not doing that. Maryland, Purdue. What's your line at? Wait, Maryland started at +1 last night and then jumped to -2.5.
Maryland?
Yeah,
They're at home, I'm guessing. Yep.
they are definitely at home. They have to be at home.
God, dude, these teams, this team scared. I'm probably not gonna bet on this.
I would really not like to because it doesn't seem
Terrapins are
close.
0-5 against the spread in their last 5 home games. That scares me. And Purdue's 3-1 in their last 4 road games.
I was liking the looks of Maryland for a little bit, and then they just started playing real bad.
Super inconsistent. Like they could win by 10 points in this game or lose by 10.
Yeah.
There's no in between actually, so
Iowa, Michigan State. I am
I like
hammering
Purdue
Iowa.
a little bit though.
Really?
A little bit. I'm not gonna
I mean, if they're plus
miss
2.5, I
close.
really like them. I feel like they should not be at that.
Okay, Iowa, Michigan State, huh?
I love this game.
Iowa's at home.
I love
Let's
this
go.
game. Iowa wins by 24.
This dude, Michigan State has been playing bad.
I know.
0-5 against the spread their last 5, 1-10 their last 11.
The best part was I was totally expecting to walk into this and see like a -6 line in preparation for a trap game, but I said if it opens up anywhere over 10, I'm hammering it because that's actually like a true line.
What is it at 9.5 right now?
It opened at 10. It's at 9.5, even though they're getting money, which scares you a
I
little bit.
I love no. I like Iowa at home, dude. They're what is
they're just too good.
24-2 in their last 26 home games.
Yeah, and one of the losses was the Indiana.
You know,
Oh wait,
they're
no,
not
that was
losing.
at
They're
Indiana.
not losing
That
at.
was Indiana.
They're not choking.
Iowa State, West Virginia. Iowa State at home, getting double-digit cover.
Wait, what is it? Iowa State.
Iowa State's
Hate
like +10.
Iowa State or Kansas State is at home because there's always one game where they fucking just they somehow cover. They somehow do it.
I know. just the worst teams in those conferences.
But they're
That's
terrible.
all.
I'm gonna keep betting against them, but they're
I
absolutely
mean, Kansas
terrible.
State's easily the worst team in the Big 12, and Iowa State's Iowa State's the worst team in the Big 12.
Mm, it-
I don't know. Are they? They've got to be the two worst teams, right?
yeah.
Like,
But dude, every trend is looking for at the Mountaineers right now.
Iowa is going to drop 100 tonight. You're right, George.
But dude, West Virginia starts out games so slow.
Yeah,
They start out a lot of games
well,
slow.
first half under. I
It
know damn well
really could be.
Iowa State ain't scoring any points. I want to see their first half, second half.
I hate that every trend is going for West Virginia though.
No,
I like their team. McBride, he's pretty good.
I don't feel as bad when like public is on someone winning by double digit spreads because it still takes like some confidence to be putting that in rather than just like a -4 on a favorited team. But yeah, it's scary. What else we got?
I'm probably gonna stay away from West Virginia too. And then I say that, and they're gonna.
If anything, I take the over or the under because it's 145 and a half.
Wow,
Although,
that seems really high for this game.
although, um, Florida just put up a
Yeah,
shootout
I was
against
gonna.
Virginia.
West Virginia's overs have been smashing.
Kansas 3. Yeah, I agree. George, I think
I think it's a fade.
Cover.
All right. We didn't
Uh,
talk about the main game of the night. We got to talk about Texas and Baylor.
well, hang on. We're not there. We're not there.
No, I think we are. I think it's
No,
time.
we still have Auburn and Georgia to discuss. Auburn's
Okay.
hot, by the way.
Actually, I like Auburn.
I really like Auburn. They're hot. And Georgia is not. Although, dude, Georgia, I feel like it's
Who's at
a
home?
team that keeps screwing everyone's cover.
What, dude? Why is the line so much? Auburn's not that good.
Auburn's so hot, though. I'm telling you, they damn near break my top 15.
Yeah.
They stick
Aren't
it to
they?
Missouri. They stick it to every single good team, like teams that.
Didn't they get
should not be.
suspended from March Madness this year?
Oh,
You
wait,
should
did
look
they?
it up. I think they did.
Oh yeah, they pulled themselves out, right?
Yeah.
Or is that only
I
for?
I don't even know.
Is that
Dude.
only for college football, or is that college basketball too?
I think it's. But dude,
That'd be really shitty if it's college basketball too.
I want to see this fucking Sharif Cooper play in fucking March Madness. He's literally like a Trey Young, faster.
Really?
I think he put up like 25 plus on Kansas. Or who was it? Missouri.
Yeah, and I don't know. Auburn at home is a different animal too. See, like, dude,
I do like
how
Auburn
are
a
you going
lot.
to tell me that home court advantage isn't a thing
Yeah,
in college
dude.
basketball?
Literally, that's all we
When
talk
you
about.
have Georgia, who is 9-3 at home and 1-3 on the road, and Auburn at 6-2 at home and 1-5 on the road. How are these expert analysis on ESPN still saying that home court advantage doesn't have anything to do with anything?
They don't actually watch the games.
Like, dude, just look at two stats of any teams. Look at the home versus away record of any two teams in college basketball right now, and it will prove that wrong. It's absurd. I'm getting so angry about it.
Any of like the 5 major conferences.
It's so ridiculous.
Every single team is the same.
I can't. I just
And
don't.
dude,
I don't understand how that thought process could still make sense to you after seeing what we've seen in COVID. Like, it's honestly, it's even heightened at COVID. I think. Like, there's something going on.
We should
here
honestly
that's
keep
making
a
it so-
record. We should keep a record from now on about like
Yeah,
how
we
many
should-
home teams
I'm sure
win
there's-
for us.
I'm sure there's data somewhere this year of like home versus away, and then we should keep track of it because I want at the end of the season, I want to go up to like Colin Cowherd and be like, "Look at this! Look at how stupid you are!"
Look at the fucking paper. All right, but we're both on Auburn, right?
We're both on Auburn.
Good.
Okay, now we can get into our Tennessees, our Texases, our Kansases.
Ew.
All right,
We're gonna
go
get
ahead.
into
Talk
Texas.
about Texas Baylor.
Actually,
Talk about Texas Baylor. Let's hear all your gems on this game.
I still don't know if Texas's coach is back. I'm guessing he's not. Cause
You
it's
really like that little nugget, don't you? You've been
dude, no, come on. Don't say that. But their coach is really fucking good. Also Jackson Hayes, I think that's his name. No, it's not. What is his name? Their center matches up really well against Baylor. So it's going to be a really good game. I know Baylor plays tough physical defense, but
but
it's at home. I don't know. I really it's they're getting too many points. It's 6 points right now, right?
it's no, it's less than that. It's five
If it's
right now.
less, what is it?
Five.
Ooh, okay, I'm
Or at
definitely
least
siding
at
with
least on 365 it is. I've got like all the sports books open.
right at the moment. I'm siding with Baylor just
Okay.
because they've been playing too hot. Texas, no coach. Their scoring efficiency's gone down. Um, I think Ramsey. Oh, they were hurt too. They're coming off of an injury. Ramsey. I mean, if I mean Coleman
Is
and Andrew
Cunningham in?
Jones. Hmm.
I mean, not that Brock Cunningham really matters, but is he in? This is
I,
probable.
dude, that's what I hate sometimes about college basketball is they don't put out the injury report or like
Dude,
we won't know until someone's in or out until 20 minutes before tip
they're
off.
so bad. They're
So
so bad.
like
Or
right now,
dude, the
it's hard
worst
to bet on this game, but Baylor, they're all healthy, and
the
right
worst
now you got to go with Baylor
the worst thing I've
just because of
seen
that.
is when they literally have guys listed as doubtful, like, or just like COVID something, like they have doubtful or COVID. No information that they're coming off the COVID list or that like they're not doubtful anymore, and all of a sudden you see them playing, and it's like my whole bet was dependent on that dude not playing.
And then people were betting on Oklahoma, and then two of their stars were out, and then they all hedged, and then they Oklahoma still won. So
I
that's another
seriously,
thing.
it happened. It's every sport too. Every sport is awful right now with their injury reports. The other night I was like, oh, don't like bet the under on the Stars game because Jamie Ben's out. Jamie Ben scores the first goal of the game, and I'm like, wait, excuse me, what?
Hold on, what is this?
So
Baylor
Baylor, huh?
is stellar, and they're even better on the road. Better on the road.
Interesting. Interesting.
The road team is 9-3 against the spread in the last 12 meetings. That's just because Baylor's better, but we're gonna
That's just
fucking
because
stay.
Baylor's the best, but
Dude, I love Baylor. Last
Baylor
year,
is.
this year, they've been one of the best.
They're gonna choke
And
though.
Jared Butler's scoring 20 plus tonight.
They're gonna choke. They're gonna find a way to do it.
There's no fucking.
Um,
Damn, they're shooting the ball 50%,
damn.
like on the dot. That's really fucking good. And allowing 30% from deep.
I have Tennessee -4 against Ole Miss at home. By the way,
Only -4.
that's what I know.
Wait, no, Mrs. Ole Miss is at home, right?
Yeah, but they still shouldn't be getting -4. That should have opened at like at least six, six and a
Mm,
half. Toledo Akron tonight. What a game.
well, the favorite is getting the trends. 4-1 the last five. Um, dude, I just don't. I just need to see Tennessee get hot before I like put a lot of money on them. You know what
I
I'm saying?
mean, what are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for when they start beating teams by what they should be beating teams by,
Well, that's.
and
I
not
mean, that's a good point.
because they're fucking scaring the shit out of me. Let's see.
This is true. Yeah, I see why they'd be scaring you now that I look.
I know they beat
But
Kansas, but
Kansas is not that
only
good.
beating Mississippi by 3, losing to Missouri, losing to Florida. Like
Getting smashed by
maybe
Florida.
they got their rhythm back in one game, but
No.
exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, we're
Their
also talking
defense at the start of the year though was immaculate.
God, COVID sucks.
That sucks.
I don't have COVID, don't worry. And COVID's not funny, fella three. I don't joke about that.
Never stop laughing.
Stop laughing. It's the reason I've lost a lot of money this year, so.
I'll take Tennessee though in this, even though it does.
I'm gonna
It's like
fade
a
it.
caution. It's
You
like
have now made me
hello.
so like nervous about the game, so now I don't want
I'm
to.
just saying, like,
I'm just
not every
saying.
team is gonna fucking cover
I'm
today.
just saying. Anything you're confident in, you probably shouldn't be. Stupid.
At least we're on Butler though. I'll take that. Okay.
Scared me off of betting on Tennessee was their offense in the Alabama game. They literally went so cold again. Yeah, I know. Tennessee's one of those teams that could easily drought for like an 8-minute scoring period, and I'm like,
Oh, Kansas plays Kansas State.
I
What's
know.
that line
I
at?
might take minus 18 for Kansas. I
Dude,
could see them. I could see
I'm
them.
taking Kansas State right now.
I
I'm
want
not
to,
kidding.
but at the same time, Kansas just got obliterated like 3 games in a row, and Kansas State is one of the worst teams, and Kansas is at home.
Okay,
But
what do
I'm
you think
taking
about the
Kansas State
over?
still.
Think about the over.
Probably.
Is that
Wait, what?
133?
What happened?
Dude, I really like the over now. Holy shit. The over is 8-2-1, and Kansas is the last 11 road games. Or Kansas State's the last 11. No, Kansas. What am I saying? And then it's 4-1. Last 5 for
They
Kansas
haven't played
State.
each other this year.
No,
Wow. So the over, huh?
I like the over.
I mean, I like the over.
And I'm getting better at my over-unders.
Are you? Are you almost hitting like 30% this year now?
I'm up to like 40.
I'm up to like 32. Thank you very much.
So you
Um,
bet
we
all
really
of
don't
my
have that many other
house.
games. Illinois, Indiana.
I
Indiana's
like
plus
Illinois tonight.
2. Oh, you're jumping on the Illinois bandwagon here, huh? That's like 3 times I've heard that you talk about them.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, that last game impressed me.
Sham
Jump
freaking
on
wow,
it. Oh,
February.
you gotta know. Toledo's my team.
Dude, I have Toledo's my lock today. I meant to tell you
Thank
that.
you. Thank
Dude,
you.
Akron on the
George
road.
Kittle. George fucking Kittle. We watched that game. It was so good.
George Kittle.
I
Dude,
cannot believe
he really
George
does look like
Kittle.
George Kittle though.
He does.
What's his name? I forgot his name.
Let me look. Name is Ryan Rawlings. I don't know.
I,
I actually might be. I think that's
I don't know,
actually his
but
name.
Toledo at home and Akron away is just the greatest combination ever, and to see it only getting what it is, oh, beautiful.
Oh, beautiful. Dude, I've bet on the fucking Toledo the last like 7 games, and they're 6-0 in the last 7,
Dude,
or 6-0 in the last
they're
6,
one of the
5-0 in
greatest
their
covering
last
teams
5
there is.
at home. Oh my god, it's just beautiful at home. Oh my god,
Dude, they're so good.
I love it. Holy shit, dude! Every trend, every single trend I'm looking at. Let's go, dude. What's the? It's only yeah,
I'm trying to.
5.5 points now.
Yeah.
Big time.
Hang on, I have to change OBS real quick.
That's 2 or 3 units for sure.
Stream output.
Florida State got postponed. I didn't see that. There's not much else. Ooh, Wisconsin plays Penn State again,
Ooh,
but at home this time.
exciting.
I think they're gonna split.
You think so?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, at least I'll take first half because Wisconsin is fucking pissed that they just lost to Penn. Penn State hasn't even been. No, they've been pretty close in a road game, but they haven't been good.
Dude, Penn State has
2,
the weirdest
3,
defense.
4. They've lost every road game but one. I know they have good defense, but Wisconsin has better defense.
They don't have good defense like statistically, but if you watch them,
They're just the energy and
like the energy, like the potential to like shut down a team for 5 6 minutes, I swear they have one of the like the best potentials.
yeah,
And
that's why
that's
I'm not
why
taking. I
I
would never
hate
take the
betting
full
against them.
cover.
I hate betting against them because I feel like they always cover. Like they're gonna lose, but they always cover.
They've been pretty solid. I'm first halving this game.
Yeah.
Especially they just played them and they just lost. Every game always zigzags. There's been so many freaking instances when that happens.
Dude, yeah, your whole zigzag thing I was not about at the beginning, but then became very much about because it makes a lot more sense now. But you know, I'm not gonna openly admit that. So so moving on.
We didn't. Did we talk about Clemson, North Carolina?
We didn't. I don't. I
I
mean,
cannot believe that Clemson fell off like this,
well,
dude.
so this is the thing. Like obviously, I want to bet UNC galore because Clemson sucks and all of those things, but Clemson opened up at +1 for absolutely no reason at all.
+1. And North Carolina is playing pretty good.
That's what I'm saying. This should have
They've
opened
been
up at like
playing
+4.
shitters.
I mean, I like that the
But
line is now going to where it should be, so that makes me feel better. That like Vegas isn't like holding the line, but
I mean, Clemson's losing by 20 plus points in the last five or four or
yeah,
five games.
I'm gonna bet on UNC just because. Like, dude, Clemson lost to Duke, like got killed by
I
Duke,
know.
and Duke is awful.
And that gave me hope for one day,
Yeah,
and then I
yeah,
bet on
I
Duke.
know. It did to everyone. Everyone's like, "Oh, Duke won, let's go!" And then just nope.
Duke's coming back, baby.
Duke's coming back. We.
Coach K.
I
No, it's
can't wait to make money off of this. No, Coach K is overrated. Did you see that conspiracy theory thing where like Coach K is actually not a good coach, and it actually makes a lot of sense?
what do you mean? I mean, they get fucking recruits, but
It was like this
I think
whole.
he I think he's good.
It was
The run their run with
was it him or
Tyus
Calipari?
Jones and Jahil Okafor
Yeah,
and Grayson Allen,
yeah.
you gotta give them props
I
for
mean
that.
that's fair. What was it?
They had Justice Winslow too, but
Is it
that run was pretty fucking good.
which coach is it that people are saying is like one of the most overrated coaches now?
Maybe Roy
Oh, it's
Williams.
Calipari.
Oh gosh, yeah.
People are laying into him right now.
He has some talent still, and they're not winning
Well,
anything.
the thing is like, think about it. He gets the most talent every year. If they don't
Yeah,
do
he's
well,
literally top 5 every
if
year.
they don't do well, he blames it on them being too young. Even though like most of the other teams they're playing are also
He
just as young.
does, dude. He does do that. That's
And if they're
crazy.
playing well, like yeah, dude, I don't think he's that good.
They're
He
young.
you
They'll be
can't
fine.
tell you
That's
can't
basically what
tell
he says.
you can't tell if he's able to develop a player because he never has them for more than 2 years. Like you can't tell if he's good at coaching. All the guys he brings in are just fucking crazy 5-star raw talent
And then
athletes.
when he had Anthony Davis, he like split minutes with him with Willie Cauley Stein.
Yeah,
Split minutes with Willie Cauley Stein. Like,
this
what are you
dude is
doing?
not. I don't know. Like I don't believe it because I'm like, all right, like he's a good coach. But I saw like a bunch of statistics behind him and like someone that was making a point on why he's not a good coach, and I looked at all of them. I was like, oh,
I
wow.
mean,
Like
now that you think
if he was
about
put
it,
in
when's
anyone
the
else's
last
position, he
time?
might be a shitty coach.
I mean, Kentucky does have those crazy runs when they were like an 8 seed. They
Yeah.
literally went to the championship, but that's the last time they like went far in
Yeah.
March Madness.
Also, dude, Syracuse needs to get a new coach. It's time.
Who's their coach?
The dude who runs the trap, what's his nuts? Oh, that's gonna piss me off now that I can't think about it.
I know, and Boheim. It's like I thought it was
Damn.
not Buddy. I don't know.
Buddy Hield. Okay, we need to get to NBA because
Oh yeah, I'm good. I talked about every game that I'm betting on, so
Illinois, Indiana.
basically.
Yeah. I'll probably take a shot at USC tonight.
We got some player props too. I looked at a
Oh,
couple
you got something for me?
a little bit, yeah.
Okay. I personally love the Celtics tonight. I don't know how we feel about that. At -3.
The Warriors.
Yep.
Warriors.
I don't think the Warriors have quite figured it out this year. Actually, I know they haven't quite figured it out this year.
No,
But
they are though. They've been playing better.
they have been playing better. Wiseman has
I
been.
really like Wiseman,
Yeah,
dude.
Wiseman's been playing a lot better. Wiggins still can't play defense. Shocker.
Literally, we're like, oh, the Warriors. They got Steph Curry. They got Kelly Oubre now. They just drafted Wiseman. They still got Draymond. Nobody talks about
I
Andrew
still like don't want to say anything because I know that man will find a way to bite me in the ass somehow. Like if I'm be like, I knew like, Wiggins isn't good there either because I know he'll end up being like some MVP in 2 years from now. But
No,
it warms
he's
my
literally one of the
heart
biggest
to
busts.
see him surrounded by players that give him all the spacing he always needed in Minnesota, and him still fuck it up. It warms my heart. I'm like, oh, I, I
I'm
knew it.
like, thank God we traded him,
So you're saying when I
even though I
wanted to
love
trade
him.
him like 3 years before we did, I was right the whole time? Weird.
Yeah,
Weird.
that's crazy. And then now Zach Levine's going insane. And I'm like,
Well, we all knew that was gonna happen. Good
dude,
thing
I
we got
saw a
Jimmy for a
stat
year though. Broke our playoff drought for 16 years. But
that
never gonna get back, so that's fine.
I'm gonna tell you this stat about Zach Levine. He's number one in the league in pull up like 3 pointers, and guess what his percentage is?
I have
Just
no
take
idea.
it is 63%. It's the best in all time. Pull up like threes,
Wow.
just walking up the court, pulling up a three.
Did you see what LeBron's shooting from 3 point this year?
I think, dude, yeah, his pull up three was like 50%.
He's
There was
shooting
a
like
stat with like
43% from three this year.
that is
I think it's his career
insane.
high. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it
It
is.
has
It
to
has
be.
to. It has to be.
Like I don't think I've ever seen him shoot over 33% ever.
Like LeBron said he could shoot 50, 40, 90, which is basically 50% from field goal, 40% from three, and 90 from the free throw. And I'm like, all that's true, but like his free throw percentage has never been
I
over
was gonna
like
say maybe like 50,
75%.
40, 75. Like
Yeah.
I believe
He's
the
like, I
50,
could do it if I wanted to. I'm like,
I
yeah, the
believe
first
the
two I believe,
I believe the
but
50-40. Like I believe if he actually like concentrated on only his shooting and stuff like that, I believe the 50-40. But
yeah,
90, LeBron, I've barely seen you ever go above 75.
God, I know. That's so bad. Like I just don't understand how NBA players or any player, E1, anything, can shoot not I guess less than 70% is horrible. 70% is fine, but
Well, that's just my
less than
biggest
70 is
That's
bad.
my biggest frustration is like watching NBA at night and then waking up the next day at noon to watch college basketball and these dudes are shooting like 20% from the free throw line in the closing minutes and I'm like,
Yeah,
make your free throws! Like, please! The amount of games I've missed on a cover this year because some fucking
uh,
2 foot nothing dude
yeah,
from
and it's
South Kansas goes up there and fucking bricks a free throw off the front rim.
always the guards.
Dude,
It's
it's
always a
always the
guard.
guards. It's always
I'm
the
like,
guys that walk up and I'm like, oh, he's got this. Like shooting
yeah. I'm
95%
like,
of the
oh,
year. Like my
it's a
boy
little
walks
guys.
up there with a granny style shot and everything and then just clanks it off the glass. And I'm like, why?
Absolutely breaks both of them, and you're like, well, there goes
Like,
my
dude,
fucking lead.
I know you're in college, so I know you're practicing your ass off, and I know each one of those college coaches are making you shoot a million free throws a day.
A day.
Why are you still missing them? Unbelievable.
Dude, in high school, I've seen players shoot better than these college
Like,
guys.
seriously. I've gone to AAU games where people are shooting more consistent free throws.
I'm like, I know, and I'm like, oh, I know one of these are going in. College is breaking both.
At least when you watch high school, you're like, hey, one of those free throws are going in.
One of these are
One
going
of
in
those are
for
going in.
sure.
College, you're like, dude, I don't know if he's gonna make either of
I
these.
don't, I don't fucking
I don't know, man. Oh, it's so frustrating. George dropped a little gem. This year, every player magically learned how to shoot the three. It's true though. Everyone in the NBA just learned how to shoot the three this year.
Gosh, well, they're adjusting finally. Everyone.
All right, so I'll tell you my leans for the day. So I've got Clippers. I don't want to bet on the
Shit.
Magic, but Vegas is making it very interesting to want to bet on the Magic. Um, I'll,
I don't
I
even
wanted
know
to
who they.
take. Mm, are the Grizzlies like okay? Are they decent? Am I just
Well,
wrong?
Ja Morant's back, and dude, this dude is insane.
Yeah, no.
Of course, I'm gonna go off on a tantrum about how the Timberwolves get the number one pick, and of course it's the year where there's like no Zion, no Ja, fucking Cade
But we
Cunningham,
got
whatever.
Andrew Wiggins.
We got Andrew Wiggins and Anthony
Are you
Edwards.
sleeping on the NBA draft this year?
Like, as in the talent from this draft.
Yeah.
A little bit. I mean, of course, the early first, it's not looking too good. Like Wiseman dropped off. Anthony Edwards, he's playing
Oh, I'm
better.
talking about this
I like
upcoming. I'm talking
LaMelo.
about this upcoming draft.
Like, I like it.
I
It's
mean,
better
Cade's
than this
obviously
year.
number one, but other than that,
I know. I don't really know what else. I
do you
like
think that
Illinois guy. Luca is gonna go high, but I don't think he's gonna be doing that well in the.
I was talking with some people about Luca, and I was just like, does anyone think that this guy has like pro talent? Because I do. Someone said he's gonna be a better Frank Kaminsky, and I was like, that's actually pretty. That's a
Yeah,
pretty
but
good
Frank, I don't
comparison.
think can shoot threes
Yeah, he
that
can.
well.
At least he could in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
That man, I remember watching the tournament when he was running Wisconsin.
Yeah, I went to
He was
a lot of
nuts.
Gopher games
He
when he was
was
in Wisconsin.
crazy. He
I
was so good.
hated that motherfucker.
I hated him. I hated him. He was so good in college.
Motherfucking Frank the
All right,
Tank.
so
I
I got
hate that.
Clippers, Grizz, Celtics. Um, first half Jazz? Nah, too big of a spread.
As they were on fire
They were
for
on
like 13
fire,
straight games. They were on a heater.
dude. And you know what? I take them first half every single time, and they always cover. They're one of the best first half teams I've ever seen. Nets Clippers over is going to be. I agree.
You said
Anything?
Magic? You take Magic in this game. Whatever it is.
You think so?
Dude,
Plus 6.5.
I
I don't know, dude. Magic are pretty bad.
know Toronto's just I
Toronto's.
don't
Yeah, I know.
they have they have Siakam, they have all these players. They just suck.
So, is it fair to say? Well, I just mentioned this too because George brought it up. Is it fair to just bet the over on every Nets game from now on?
That's yep,
Because that's what I've
please.
been doing and it's been working.
Yeah. You can't bet a winner in this game.
No,
It's what is the spread at? Mine it's like 1, 2,
it's gotta be one
for the
and a half.
Nets.
Nets or Clippers are actually favored. Kind of surprising. I still like
Um,
the Clippers. I don't think the Nets are very good because they have no depth and they have no defense.
I think you can definitely bet the over. Like I was literally just gonna talk about it, and I have a player prop for this game. I think, yeah, I do. Uh, they don't. They're not good at defense. Like Kyrie, not a defensive player, and that's the thing about like this team is they're not gonna win. They're not gonna go far just because their team is too offensively focused,
Yeah.
and they don't have those like fundamental guys anymore. Like Jared Allen, who was amazing down on the block. Now they have like, DeAndre Jordan who can play like 20 minutes a game. He's too old. Like Jared Allen was really good for their team and Levert because they both played defense. And then they kept Joe Harris and they got James Harden. All they do is shoot threes and they don't play defense. Like it just blows my mind that they actually did that trade. Like their team before was really good. Like it was solid. But now I think it's just not that good.
Yeah.
That's just my take on it. Like you
No,
need
I
defense
agree.
in the NBA. Like the Lakers.
I mean,
Oh my
we've
god, I
seen teams
love
do this
watching their
before where they,
defense.
they bring in. But my thing is like my thought process behind of why they're doing this is they're not going for a championship this year. This is a setup for next year, I think.
Really?
Well, because they knew what they were doing, right? They're getting rid of most of their bench. They're getting rid of all their defense. They're getting
I mean,
three.
I would think that would mean for like this year.
But
Like
like
they're just
they
giving everything
have to
away.
know that they're not going to be able to win a championship with the team that they have right now. But they know that if they have those three there next year, there's going to be a fuckload of free agents flying in, and they can build their depth. They can build their bench. They can build their
I
defense
don't know
with
what their
free agents.
cap is, but it can't be that
Well, Cap's
much.
probably going down next year, right?
I would think so.
I mean, it is in
Oh.
the NFL, and I would assume it is in the NBA as well. I know there was talks before COVID that it was going to. I don't know if COVID changed anything.
It just makes me mad because like I still don't like any player on that team, but like that could have been a really cool. It is still a fun team to watch. Are you kidding? But
Yeah,
they're like basketball wise, defense. You need defense.
you have to have defense. I mean, you're in a professional league. Like,
Dude, I watched that whole Wizards Nets game and I was just like, they're scoring almost over 300 total points. Like this
dude,
is
it
insane.
literally was. What was it? It was like 170 something at half, and I was like, I was watching the game with my roommate, and I was like, dude, this is absurd. They scored what, 60 points in the first quarter, 66 in the second, or no, it was like 60, 70, 73, and then like 71. I was like,
The fourth quarter, they literally just stopped fucking
they just stopped. Like
playing
it
defense.
was just literally like walk in transition defense, let the other team sprint, score, and repeat. The
It
other
was
way.
insane because the Nets were up like 10 points with like 3 minutes
Yeah.
left, 2 minutes left. And I'm
I was
like,
actually
oh, they're
pissed.
probably going to win
I
this
was so
game.
pissed too because I was like, oh damn, the Wizards actually are probably gonna cover this game, and I was like, no, you can't bet on the Wizards. They're awful. Well, shit.
Oh, I hate the Nets though.
We live in
I
the
do
limelight.
not want them to win. Fuck no.
No, I do not want. Dude, they're like
What is the
the
over
three
under?
biggest snakes in the league on one team.
It really is. I was literally just about to say that. I fuck them.
Like Kyrie, I get it. He was dumb at the time, wanted to be the star. Like I see that a little less snaky. Like I don't see him as a snake.
No, I actually like that. I
Yeah,
like Kyrie,
I think he's dumb for what he did. I think he was really stupid. I
and
think
he's
he
a
could have.
stupid person in
Yeah, I
general.
just think he's
Just makes
dumb,
the
and
dumbest claims.
I think his agent doesn't have a handle on him like he should. Because if you're his agent and he's playing number two to LeBron, and then you're this is the worst part when he goes, "I want to be the star of my team." At the time he said that, he was taking the most shots on Cleveland. He was scoring the most points on Cleveland.
Basically, was the
He was
star.
basically averaging more time than LeBron. He
And
literally was the star at Cleveland. He's like, yeah, I want my own team. If I was his
yeah,
agent, I'm like, you shut the fuck up. You're gonna stay right here and
just
you're gonna play
he
with
literally said
LeBron.
that because he wasn't getting enough attention. I'm
It's
like,
so
shut the
ridiculous. I'm like,
fuck
quit
up, bro.
whining, you bitch.
You
Oh,
literally
dude.
you single-handedly won Cleveland that championship in 2016 with that
Dude.
shot, and then he's like,
Literally
LeBron,
the baby
LeBron getting on
shaking
the.
syndrome. Just take him and you're like.
Look what you're doing. Stay together, please.
Why are you doing this? Oh
God,
my
that'd have been a
god! I
fun
just can't
duo.
believe it. I can't believe someone would do that. You would
That would have
have the
been.
golden ticket. You have everything you need on one team, and you're just like, nah, I'm gonna go somewhere else. Nah, I'm
God,
good. I don't like success. And he's still looking for it since then.
I think if LeBron and Kyrie won a ton of championships together like that, or like LeBron won, let's say 5, then and he like stayed in Cleveland forever,
Mm-hmm.
I think he would get a lot more like love than over like
Yeah,
Michael.
I agree. I think the Lakers thing really made people not like LeBron.
Oh, the Heat thing.
I mean, I was fine with the Heat because like he's a young player. He's looking for like a franchise team. Cleveland clearly isn't it. Like, I get he was dedicated to Cleveland, but like, I understood the Miami thing. That made more sense. And
He
like,
only went there like D Wade was only there, right? It was
hmm
just him, and then he went there, and then everyone else followed him.
yeah.
So everyone's like, "Oh, he went to a super team," and I'm like, "He went to just Dwayne
Also,
Wade."
I don't know why we are calling Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron a fucking super team. I don't know why
Chris
that.
Bosh, what was he? 32. Ray Allen was like 33,
Yeah, I don't know
34.
how this is considered like a super team, knowing what
It's
we
because
know about
LeBron
super
was
teams
on it.
nowadays. Like, let's not forget they went against the Spurs. Like, let's not forget about
That
how
I
stacked
that
the
Spurs
Spurs were at
team
the
was
time too.
sick.
That team was nuts. Ginobili was young. Tim
Celtics.
Duncan was killing
They
everyone.
were all
Tony
literally all three
Parker
of them were in their prime.
Tony Parker
With
was one of the best
Kawhi,
fucking players in the league at the time because he just wouldn't miss anything and he could have the craziest
Mr.
layups.
Fundamental.
Yeah, Mr. Fundamental just didn't screw up any. Like, dude, I don't understand how you could be like LeBron had a super team and then give Curry all this credit and it's like, what?
Yeah, I know.
Well,
I
Curry's the
hate
best
that
shooter of
shit.
all time. Yeah, well, Curry also has 20 feet to shoot every single time he touches the ball.
I could talk about that shit.
Oh, dude, it makes me so mad when people start talking about super teams.
I know. And now I'm like, all right, the Nets have one. Let's see if they can win.
I wouldn't even call it a super team though. That is just like an offensive.
Just the All Star.
It literally just like
They play like an All Star game like every day. Like they just don't play
it's like
defense.
the Harlem Globetrotters, honestly. At this point. Like it's just hey, watch how good
It
these
wouldn't
three guys are
surprise
at
me if they
basketball.
started if they started doing that shit.
Seriously, hey, watch how good these three dudes are at basketball. They're crazy.
Oh man. All right, enough of that.
Wait,
got a
I
little
want to hear some player
sidetracked.
props.
Are you done with NBA?
Oh yeah, I have very little to talk about NBA.
My
Besides
first
that,
one.
it is the worst professional league in sports right now. Fucking keeping up with the
MLB's
Kardashians
really
man
close
style.
then.
Keeping up with the Kardashians for men is literally the NBA. Fucking soap opera, I swear to God.
Um, okay, my first player prop is Nikola Vucevic from the Magic getting over 11 and a half boards against the Raptors. I guess the Raptors just don't have a center. Like, they have, Aaron Baines, I think. I mean, he's going to dominate. He just got 14 on them. And, yeah, I just see him getting more than 11 and a half. That's basically it. Raptors play a lot of small ball, too, so I like that. Nets. I got one in the Nets. Kawhi Leonard over 27 and a half points. Just because they don't play defense.
Kawhi Leonard?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I like it a lot. I mean, every time he goes up against KD or Kyrie, against any star like this, he's gonna perform. And I see him dropping at least 30.
Whoa. Wait,
Yep.
what was the over on that?
27 and a half.
27.
Very high, but you gotta remember this Nets team. They just gave up 40 each to Beal, Westbrook, all these.
This is
And
very true.
I'm not kidding. It's I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen, but it's gonna be really good, really close. All right, my last one. It's actually Celtic to Warriors. That's a late fucking game.
Yeah, what time is that? Is that at
10 for you.
Oh.
But I have Jaylen Brown over 24 and a half points. I think Wiggins can't play defense. That's the number one thing.
Dude,
and
honestly,
actually,
he's actually he has yet to make a team better, honestly.
no. And playing off of Tatum and playing out Kemba Walker's back now, there's gonna be a lot of space. And Jaylen Brown's fucking. So he's been playing. What is he averaging? I think he's averaging 27. And he's gotten 30 in his last couple. And Warriors also don't play defense that well. So I like it. I like it. Those are the three.
Okay.
That's it.
Good. Well, let me wait, hang on. Can we have an intro music, like some Rocky music maybe, while I set up for these NHL picks? Can I have
Wait.
the
I gotta
national
play.
anthem in the background or just some kind of royalty music? I'd like just something. I need a little intro into, making just ungodly money again today in NHL. You got anything for me, or I'm just by myself here?
Oh yeah, here we go. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Hang on. Number one.
Cleveland Milwaukee. All right.
NHL. Let's hear it.
NHL. There we go. God,
That was perfect.
that was a little dude. I am hyped for the NHL now. All right. Pick
You
number
have to
one.
go 10-0.
I
You
literally,
have to go
dude,
undefeated today.
if I miss a pick now, like yikes. All right, first one. I don't know if this is my favorite of the day yet. I have to find out. But Dallas money line. Dallas just came off
I
two games.
love the Stars, dude.
Dude, so Dallas just came off two games against the Canes, where the Canes just kind of flattened them. The Stars made it to OT the second game, and then lost. But dude, the Stars, like, if you ever see the Stars at like minus 130 or better, I honestly think it's worth a bet.
I mean,
They have the number two. They have the number two defense in the NHL, letting up 2.2 goals a game. They have the number two offense in the NHL, getting 3.8 goals a game. And Columbus has the 28th ranked goals a game offense in 2.3 goals a game.
I see their goalie let up some goals finally.
Yeah, Khudobin.
Averaging .9 or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the other part too. Is like if he's in net, they automatically have a chance to win the game. Like
Oh
it
yeah.
literally doesn't matter how good the offense is, what team they're playing. If he's in
Like
net,
it's a quarterback in the NFL, dude.
exactly. Like if
You
that
have a
guy
good quarterback,
stands,
you have a chance.
if that guy stands on his head, like no team's gonna beat him. And also Dallas has the fourth ranked power play at 36.7%. They're scoring on over a third of their
Wow.
power plays. That's crazy. That's
I
really,
like that.
really high. So again, one of those things where it's like, yeah, 5-on-5, it might be an even game, but if they get a power play with a second ranked offense with a fourth ranked power play against a shitty defense,
Yeah, and I think
and
that
they're
I
coming at
think
like
they can
minus
easily bounce.
115. And I really think the only
See, I
reason,
see 110 right now.
yeah, I think
I like
Columbus is
that,
only
dude.
getting it because of the past two games that Dallas has had and the fact that Columbus is at home. But honestly, they're like not anything special at home.
Yeah, if anything, you'd bet like for a bounce back because they
Yeah.
play bad. They're not
Oil
gonna keep playing bad.
Oilers minus 1.5. I think that's pretty standard. I was looking at Ottawa's last games, and they have not. I think the closest game they've had was against the Oilers last game when they lost 8-5. They are Ottawa's defense. Okay, this is
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Ottawa's last games, right? They lose to Edmonton 8-5, lose to Vancouver 4-1, lose to Vancouver 5-1, lose to Vancouver 7-1, lose to Winnipeg 6-3, lose to Winnipeg 4-1. Like, dude, they
Wait,
don't score and they give up absurd amounts of goals. I like
wait, what's the bet for this game?
I Oilers minus 1.5. I don't know.
Okay, good.
Yeah, the money line's like minus 200, but if you do minus 1.5,
Dude, how many points did Connor McDavid have?
he didn't. He actually didn't have that many. They scored in their first 7 goals. They had 7 different goal scorers. I don't know what happened with the 8.
Oh my gosh.
Like, dude, just everyone on their team was scoring. It was crazy. I also like the over in this, by the way. Oilers have the 8th ranked offense. Obviously, Ottawa has a fucking horrible defense. Ottawa's 0-5 in their last 5 games. The 31st defense and the 26th ranked offense. Ottawa is trash, and Edmonton is going to fucking annihilate them again for the second night in a row.
You bet on a team that has McDavid. Like,
Bet on a team that has McDavid. Also, we're playing at Edmonton again, which if you needed any more like,
clarification there.
Ottawa's 1-7-1 this year, 2-7 against the spread, and that means like
That's like unheard of in
every single
NHL.
one of their spreads is plus 1.5 too, and they're 2-7 against that. So they've only kept it within 2 goals 2 times. That's
Wow.
ridiculous.
They haven't even covered 1.5 in their last 5 games.
No, I know, it's crazy. Like, dude, Ottawa's so bad. Avalanche money line. Now, this is somewhat dependent on if McKinnon plays because again, it shows him that he's questionable, and I don't know what the fuck that means. 2 things I'm worried about. One, Cam Talbot's back. That's the Wild's true goalie. The other thing I'm worried about is McKinnon, but if he plays, then absolutely not. But the thing is, Marcus Johansson is questionable for the Wild. Zuccarello's out indefinitely. Dumba's out indefinitely. Foligno or Marcus Foligno is out indefinitely.
Holy
Rosie's
fuck, dude.
Marcus Rosie, our center, is out for the season. Kevin Fiala is still on suspension, and Stalock is still out.
So you're saying there's a
And
chance?
basically, the only, I mean, like Chicago's got some injuries too, but their big one is obviously McKinnon. And all their guys, like they got 3 guys that are actually questionable, while the Wild has everyone that's out. So I'm big on the Avalanche. I think their money line's
Um,
like -150.
Dude, Colorado has owned us for like the past how
As they
many years?
should. The Wild look really good right now because we beat the shit out of LA every single time that we play them, and we've played them 4 times.
Hmm.
But Minnesota's really not that good of a team. Like they barely beat LA. They lost to Anaheim, who's not a good team. They got shit on by Avalanche the first time they played them. They won in OT the second. Like they're not doing
And
anything really
most,
impressive.
what, the
And
last
they have
six have
so
been
many
at
hurt.
home?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Avs
the
are at home.
last two. No, yeah, the Wild last six have been at home, and they
Yeah.
basically split. So
Now the Wild are known as road warriors, so that's why I didn't really play into that stat because the Wild have always been good on the road. Um, but yeah, I don't see them being the Avalanche. I just don't. Chicago, Carolina under 6. Basically, all you need to know is that Carolina has the number 1 defense in the league. They don't let up goals. Um, the part that I'm a little worried about is Mrazek's not in.
ooh,
Their starting goalie, but their backup goalie is just as fucking good apparently. He only lets up 2 goals a
yeah.
game. He's 3-0. Like he has a 92% save percentage. Like
You know who's in net for the Blackhawks then? If
Lankinen,
okay,
since Crawford officially retired, since he got bullied in Minnesota for so long.
I just didn't know if they're like
I mean,
for.
no, Lankinen's a really good goalie too. That's why I like the under so much in this game. Carolina's defense is number 1. Chicago's offense is 22nd, and then Carolina's offense and Chicago's defense are both ranked 18th. So like there should not be, um, yeah, like Carolina's penalty kill is 91%. Like it's just there's just not going to be a lot of opportunities for goals this game. 2 good goalies, like I see
It
them going.
hasn't hit for the Blackhawks in the last four either. So
Yeah, I don't like that the under over is 5.5. I'd probably boost it up, but the under at 5.5 is +150. So and it was like, or no, sorry, it's +105, and it was actually lower earlier, so that means that Mrazek out is moving that line.
mm,
I'd probably boost it up to under 6 though, because I could see them going like 4-2 or something. This be
like
like
it.
-125 at under 6. But yeah, Carolina number 1 defense. They're such a good defense. I mean, if they're beating anyone who like consistently can beat the Stars or shut down the Stars offense, has just a crazy good defense, and Carolina did that for 2 straight games. So not an official pick, but I do like the value on Arizona tonight.
Ooh, okay.
St. Louis is going to get a lot of bets because they're at home. They're a good team. Um, but if we actually like break down both those teams, they're pretty much the same team. Like I don't know why they're getting favorite. Like Darcy Kemper is not as good of a goalie as Bennington, but that's just based off record. They're both letting up like 2.4 goals a game. They both got 91 save percentage. Arizona's defense ranks 10. St. Louis's offense ranks 9. St. Louis's defense ranks 21st. Arizona's offense ranks 25th. Like these teams are both very mediocre. And it's just surprising that so many people are on St. Louis.
Yeah, St. Louis has been looks like they've been pretty good the last couple games, but
They've been good.
Arizona, their defense looks stellar. I mean,
Yeah.
their most given up in their last four is 2 goals, so they can keep that within two. I think
Yeah, I
they'll
mean
have
Blues
everything.
at home are really scary. That's why I'm not making this an official play. But like, if you're looking for a money line with some value, I do like Arizona tonight.
I do like that.
What else? Oh, and then Canadians money line and also over 5.5 in that game.
Ooh,
I like both of those. Um, Canadians have the number one offense in the entire NHL. Vancouver has the 27th ranked defense in the entire NHL. What else was there?
Damn, they're giving up a lot and they're scoring a lot.
Yeah, that's why I really like the over in this game because Vancouver has what I was looking at. Yeah, Vancouver. Well, first of all, their last game last night went 8 goals, so like that's a nice. But I don't like that in the fact that like normally when you pump in a bunch of goals the next night you don't. But it's 5.5. Like 4-1, 4-1, 5-1, 7-1, 5-2, 7-3. Like they've gone 7, 11, 10, 7, 8, 6, 5, 5, 8 in their goals.
Mm-hmm. On the road they give up. Well, except for that Winnipeg.
Yeah.
They give up a lot.
And Montreal's only game that they got basically no goals in was that Calgary game, which was the most unbelievable goaltending performance I think I've ever seen. The Canadians had 39 shots and I think like 11 like I don't know how they go. It's like aggressive scoring chances or something that they listed in the NHL had like 11, which is like basically open net shots.
Holy
Like
fuck.
shots that
Oh
should
yeah.
go in like 50% of the time.
We're betting on shots tonight because there's gonna be no, I'm not kidding. There's gonna be 70 shots.
Oh, there really is. Yeah, there really is.
Okay, I like those odds.
But yeah, the over, I love the over, and I like the Canadians too because I don't think Vancouver. I mean, Vancouver's not awful. I just think Canadians are really, really good, and that offense is like unless the Canadians are going against like Dallas or like Carolina, someone who has like a really good defense, like they're going to pump a lot of goals in or have Markstrom stand on his head.
You're gonna make me start watching hockey every fucking night.
Dude, that's what I've been doing. I'm just, it's so much fun.
I mean, I watched The Wild, but
what's not fun is betting an under and watching like 2 goals come ripping out of a period, and you're like,
like oh.
yesterday when I had Calgary and Winnipeg under 6, Winnipeg comes out, rips one in right off the, and I was like, damn. And then scores one in the end of the first, and I'm like, shit. And then Calgary comes out and scores one like 7 seconds into the second, and I'm like, okay, well this game's fun. And then they
don't score turn it
off. And then they literally don't score until like 5 minutes left in the third, and then they score 2 more to push. And I'm like, okay, this sport sucks.
Turn it off.
I'm
done with shit.
18, 5, and 2 in NHL, Peyton.
Oh wait, what are your plays again? Let me lock these in.
God. It's that Eskimo blood just running through me. Can't miss. I'm just one with the ice. I don't know what to tell you.
born and raised.
Born and raised in the ice. It's just one with me. I don't know. It's all those
games. It's just who I am.
All those games of Pond Hockey Tip that I know exactly what the strategies are for NHL. Like I know. It's all those games.
State of hockey.
Do you know how good I am at shooting a tennis ball from like 6 feet away from a net on the ice? I'm insane.
I'm a god.
I could be one of the best. I am a god.
We don't know. We wouldn't know. There's no tournament.
But yeah, 18, 5, and 2? That's
pretty impressive.
So much money.
I'm just trying to get to, what are we at right now? We're in February.
I can't believe you're hitting at over 70 units in college basketball this season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to make a goal when we get to March Madness. So March Madness, there's going to be tournaments that won't start until middle of March. So that gives me a month and a half.
You coming
realistically in March?
Yeah.
I'll be in Arizona, so it's pretty close. I can go.
I'm going for
that far.
I think I'm going for the first weekend, like the first round. I'm going to go from like the 19th to the 22nd.
Oh god damn it.
I'm going to meet some of the fellas out there too cuz I think some of them said they're going to Vegas.
Oh my gosh,
I'll be sitting in the Venetian at Caesar's Palace, tweeting out my seat number every day, and just sitting back and placing cash bets all day long.
That sounds like fucking heaven.
I want to go to the Venetian. Apparently, they got the number. Or no, who has it? Oh, Westgate has the biggest sports book in the country. I want to go.
Really?
There. Yeah, it'd be fun. I went to Caesars last year. That was quite a bit of fun.
I forgot which one I was at, but
I mean, the only day I actually went to the sports book though was when I was like unhealthily hungover and was like laying on the chair like help.
Are you waiting on this? Put it
I was like watching hockey and I was like, help me. I'm
in.
hurting.
It hurts.
It hurts. Bottomless mimosas.
It just all hurts.
It all hurts. Okay,
What was I talking about? Yeah.
We do have to
No,
discuss.
I was gonna talk about my goal. Hang on.
Oh,
Talking about my goal. March. I have a month and a half. I obviously want to get. I want to get over 100.
Damn.
For sure. In a month and a half. Oh, I have 30 units. I think one a day is fine. Yeah, I could do that.
Damn, boy. We do have to discuss our free picks for Instagram though, because this video is gonna get once it goes to YouTube, it's gonna get chopped up, and then the free play portion of it is gonna be put on Instagram. So Toledo spread is our college basketball, I think.
I was gonna say that, or no, we're not going Illinois.
We're not going Illinois. We could go Illinois, but I like Toledo.
We love Toledo. We don't like Toledo. We love
Toledo.
And I'm actually gonna watch.
They're not a good team. They're a great team. They're a fucking great team. Yeah, dude, Akron's just not good enough at home. Toledo's too dominant at home. It's just the stars are gonna align on this one.
I mean, Akron's a good team, but
Akron's not bad. They just can't play away from home, and I don't think they can match up against Toledo.
And the teams they do beat at home, the teams they have beat at home are last, second last, third to last, and fourth to last.
Wait, really?
Yeah. There's yeah, it's been very, very bad.
Damn. Okay, free play NBA pick. You wanna throw a player prop out there? We could do a little NBA player prop pick. Don't fuck it up, but
that's the thing.
I mean, we're 9-3 in the last 4 free play cards on Instagram, so don't fuck it up.
Yeah, what's throwing out there?
Huh?
Did you write down the 3 or no?
No, God, no. I don't write down your player props. That would, if I wrote down your player props, it would mean that I would want to place bets myself.
But I need you to talk this with me. It's between Jaylen Brown and Kawhi Leonard, then. Because I'm not betting on rebounds. I mean, it's probably gonna hit now that I say that, but
no, it definitely will. If you don't,
I just want to hire. I know. I just want like a big guy, you know.
Yeah.
A star.
A star.
I would say Cole. I do Jaylen.
Huh?
I would personally say Kawhi against the Nets because we know what the Nets are.
Yeah, wait, how many points was that?
27.5, which is pretty high.
I like that. That's fair. I like that. I'm fine with putting that in. Can you give us a little statistician history on Kawhi and why I should be taking over 27.5 first?
Right now.
Because you know I don't trust you in your player props. So I need to hear that he's hit over 28 the past 4 of the 5 Tuesdays that have been partly cloudy with 70% humidity. I need the trends. Where are they?
So when it's snowing in LA, which is never.
When James Harden spends $10K at the strip club the night before.
When James Harden eats 2 McDoubles from McDonald's. Kawhi Leonard has put up an average of 30 points. Oh my. Okay.
Okay.
But seriously though,
before we continue, was he wearing a fat suit?
I think so. They had to be,
dude.
Dude, or it's light blue is just not his color.
Well, clearly not his color. But dude,
I saw a tweet. I was like, I'm never wearing light blue. I can't. I'm never wearing light blue.
When I lived in Tokyo, I dropped like 18 pounds in a couple weeks. So I get it. Like you can do it. But this man literally took a picture in the court, was traded, hopped on a plane the next day, went to the warm-up facility. This is all like within a 24-hour span.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Literally half the size, and I'm like.
He literally drops 25 pounds.
I don't care how much weight you can cut at one time. That Does not make any sense. Like,
That does not make any
I
sense.
get it, angles and stuff like that, but dude, you're literally half the human being you were when you got on the plane. Like, what happened? Okay, Kawhi Leonard. Let's hear his.
Well, okay, he didn't play in 2 of these games, but he didn't play against the
Oh,
Heat
so
or
we're
the
off to a
Hawks.
great start.
But no, he's back. He's back and he's healthy. He played the last 2 games, and then the 2 games before that were against the Thunder, and he went for 34 and 28. And then his last game against the Knicks, yes, he went for 28 as well. So if that's anything,
So we're just
he's
banking on half
got.
points now, huh?
So,
All right, cool.
oh boy, we're not gonna get it. But I'm just saying the matchup is
Kawhi
beautiful.
Leonard under 27 and a half locked in. Lock of the day. All right.
All right.
Ooh, NHL free play. What do I want to send out for the fellas? Um, hmm. It's got to be Oilers -1.5. Let me find out the official.
You're gonna talk me into this fucking bet. My God.
I mean, I hope I talk you into the bet. It's the best bet.
I'm not taking this because of you. I'm only taking it for McDavid. I'm only taking it for him.
Oh my
I
God, fanboy a
love
little
watching.
harder. Get off your damn knees.
Dude, have you seen the guy
No, I know
play?
he's literally one of the greatest hockey players ever. He will be the only one that can rival Gretzky by the end of his career.
Dude, I
Just
would say
based
he's
off
like,
what his points are doing right now. Like I still think Gretzky will be the greatest that ever lived, just because he was so dominant at a time that no one else was. But Connor McDavid has potential to be there.
Conor
Um,
McGregor. It sucks.
Sucks so bad. No, I'm taking Oilers -1.5. Um, partly because they have the eighth ranked offense. Ottawa has the 31st ranked defense, which is one away from the worst. 26th ranked offense for Ottawa. They're 0-5 in their last 5. They haven't even kept it within 3 in their last 5. They lost it 8-5 to Edmonton the other night. They got blown out by Vancouver 3 nights. Like, dude, Ottawa is just bad, and they will be for probably another season or two. They're just bad.
Yeah, how did they get so bad? Because like, where were they last year?
So actually, if you want to know, their owner became broke, and he started selling all the players basically as assets, like liquidation. He liquidated a lot of the players. So they had Erik Karlsson, who was probably the best defender in the league. They had him and a couple other guys, and they basically had to liquidate it because the owner basically made the team broke, and then sold it out, like regrouped it as like a rebuild, except forgot to rebuild with defense.
Okay,
So yeah, like that
it makes a lot of
organization
sense.
was not going to be good for a while. Like that owner literally fucked that whole franchise. I don't think it's the owner; it's the president. But there was signs like in Ottawa for a long, and they might still be there. It was like, oh, what's his name? Melnick? Yeah, Melnick. I don't know if he's still there. I don't know what all happened with it. They had like signs like all across the arena that was like Melnick out, like no more Melnick, like all this stuff, like sell the team, like oh my, it was crazy. But yeah, no,
Love it.
Ottawa is in bad shape,
Deep shit.
and Edmonton's like a middle of the road team.
Yeah,
Like they're not
that's
bad,
usually
they're
how it
not
is
great, but
with
they can put
freaking
up goals.
stars. I think McDavid and Mike Trout are in like very same.
Yeah, they probably will be too, because I don't know if Connor McDavid will ever get a title or a cup.
It's so sad, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Hate
Yeah,
that shit.
I agree. Anaheim's got good value tonight. Phoenix got no. Oilers -1.5. Actually, what are those odds? I'm gonna check right now. I want to make sure they're not too juiced because I know the money line is getting way up there now. Do I do -2.5 for just craziness? Because it'll probably hit.
Probably win like 5-1 if we're being honest.
Dude,
Edmonton gives up goals.
Did you see that $5 parlay that I hit the other day that I didn't even know about?
No.
I put $5 on a 5-team plus $2,500 or plus 2,500 parlay. No, totally
That's a
forgot about it.
parlay.
Totally forgot about it. Woke up the next morning with like 150 extra bucks in my account, and I was like, "What?" I was
Uh,
like, "Oh,
let's
sick!"
go. I wish I could just hit one of those every single day.
Right.
I think my life would be complete. Okay.
Edmonton's spread is set at -2.5 right now, so that's good. Oh, perfect. Oilers -1.5 plus 110. That's a beautiful line.
Oh.
Beautiful line. Well, fella three, got a lot accomplished today. Let's see results.
Yeah, I'm
Power
tired now.
rankings. I don't like our power rankings, but they'll get better.
They're gonna change for
they're
sure.
definitely
But
gonna change.
Drake is right at 11, right outside my top 10. And they're gonna jump up to 5 after they.
Okay, can we go to the next five?
They're not gonna
Can we just
lose.
talk briefly about the next 5 in?
The next 5 in. Okay.
Oklahoma.
I bet you have Alabama.
Oklahoma
Alabama.
and probably Bama too.
Virginia has to be there.
Ew, why do you like Virginia?
I won't. I just.
Did you not just see what happened to them? When everyone in the entire country was like, "Oh, Virginia," and then Virginia Tech's like, "Here, let's beat you by 20."
Okay. Who else is there? Because Florida State's and Missouri, and that's
Florida
the only
State.
two.
Florida State, Alabama, Oklahoma, all are in there. Drake, probably, even though I don't want to admit it.
Dude, I told you their stats literally are Baylor-like, even though they play bad teams, but their net rankings,
even though they play teams that literally don't compare to them.
but they're destroying them as fucking Baylor would. So,
who's the other team in Big Ten? Wisconsin?
Oklahoma State.
Golly. Yuck.
It should be a t-
That was a bad next 5 in. That was really. I don't want to talk about that anymore. That was bad.
Dude, Bama has good potential. Oklahoma's very solid. Missouri, I actually watched them against Auburn, but they lost. I watched them against Tennessee when they beat them.
I think FSU
Pretty
is
fucking good.
I think FSU is going to have an amazing tournament run.
Oh, they always do.
I think they'll be really good in the tournament.
You bet on that every time. Every time.
Talks today.
Yeah, it was.
How long were we live for?
Good sesh.
Hour and a half. Nice.
Did you? Is it work? Like I didn't even. I literally didn't.
You didn't tune in, really, dude?
I was trying. Hold on.
Yeah, no, we got comments today. We peaked at 5 viewers and 19 playbacks. It's a good day. Our stream health has been good since 11:03, so for the past like 51 minutes, we've been solid.
That's weird. I was gonna drop 100.
Oh yeah.
That's what.
Yeah, no. Oh. All right, kids. All right, fellas. I'll see you on Twitter today. See you on the gram today. See you on TikTok today, because Peyton's gonna start uploading TikTok videos again.
That's not my job. You did not put that in there.
What?
You know what I'm talking about.
You just realized the first place in 8th grade science fair? You just realized it.
It's literally facts.
You've literally been dropping like encyclopedia knowledge this whole time while there's just a tagline of first place in 8th grade science fair underneath you the whole time.
And it was in sports analytics. It's crazy. It was my algorithm. My college basketball. It was
my model that I've been using since I was 13.
Oh, God.
All right. Good luck on your TikTok videos today.
Good luck on Twitter.
Thanks. All right. Peace out, fellas.
Peace out, fellas. Have a good day.